Alright, let's set stuff up. Press the button.
Oh,
Way.
so JCA and Veteran are drafting this time.
10 seconds remaining.
Nice to see a mixture of captains, that's always fun. Make sure my split cam is working as intended. Yeah, looks good. Cool, we're doing captain's mode this time. So the aim, I think, is to try and do 1 day a week captain's mode, 2 days a week captain's draft, since a fair few people have asked for it. And so as you can see, we've got no hero list on the side. We've got 6 bans this time. Hopefully we're not just going to do 6 bans.
All cores.
Yeah, 6 core bans. Well, we've already started without that. But I don't want to see 6 target bans. I want to see some sort of strategy in the banning. But, you know, who knows what's going to happen. Gonna have to find out. We started with Viper, Witch Doctor, and Kotl, so actually some supports have been banned out already.
Wow, okay.
Not what I was expecting. Kotl, I do expect. He's had a lot of presence in this meta. Very strong ultimate. Good laner. Witch Doctor, I guess a lot of people are comfortable on Witch Doctor. We seem to have a ton of Witch Doctor players amongst our community.
Yeah.
Just a good hero, isn't it? Damage, stun, heal. Can't complain.
Him.
5 seconds remaining.
I feel like it's a weird ultimate for a support because it does nothing but damage. It's just a pure damage ult. That's it.
Yeah, but I guess it can kind of be stopped, so... Not surprised. Oh, there's the Visage ban.
Okay, Visage ban. So they've got McDoot and Oli on the same team, so I guess that's fair enough, right?
Yeah.
But Void ban, I think, is fair. It makes sense because I know he's not a meta pick. He's not in the pro scene, but we're very bad at countering him, and it's easier just to get rid of him. Oh wow, we've got a lot of bans going out very quick. We don't want to dip into the reserve time. Some of these are definitely target bans. We've got Abaddon, so that's for Brexx. We've got Skywrath, that's probably also for Brexx. We've got Slark ban, I think that's just a general, we don't like playing against this hero.
Where's the Alchemist ban? I'm expecting an Alchemist ban.
We haven't first picked it yet. There's no Ross 2, to be fair. He's usually the out player.
Yeah, but...
Is there a reason for playing Captain's Mode instead? Yeah, I think some people wanted to play Captain's Mode, or at least wanted to sort of alternate. So we're going to do 2 Captain's Drafts and 1 Captain's Mode, depending on how this goes, basically. Because I think some of the Captain's Mode games have been pretty good. At least you can't blame it, we saw this hero and there were no counters for it. If you lose, you just drafted bad, right? It's your fault. Well, I mean, you could have played bad as well, but there's less excuses in Captain's Mode, and it's the proper mode that, you know, the pro players play.
Yeah.
Alchemist has slipped through the pool. Have they forgotten? I mean, there's a lot of heroes to think about.
There is a lot of heroes. Yeah. I think that if it did go through, it would be on Radiant, I think. Like, maybe Roidz would point out that there is an Alchemist in the pool, but I don't know. Maybe he's channeling his inner brother Sensley.
His inner Moore.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Alchemist, I don't think he's so overpowered you need to first pick him, but I guess in Captain's Draft, there are so few counters to him. You know, there's no AA, there's no heroes to lock him down. We've gone for a Pango.
I haven't seen a Pango in a while.
That's going to be Miles. Dragon Knight, I was going to say that's Roidz. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a Roidz Dragon Knight. Okay, so we've gone...
Definitely agree about Miles.
Yeah, I know Miles likes to play Pangolier. He's good at the hero, and it's a very strong hero. I think it's been strong ever since it was released. What a great toolkit he has, especially if you can actually use the ult. And I know I'm terrible at using the ult, and I just end up rolling around doing nothing. But, you know, zoning them with my Rolling Thunder. But if you can use it properly, it's tons of damage and CC. You can pretty much perma-stun someone for about 8 seconds.
I would pick Grimstroke if I see a Pango. Assault him.
Good counter. See, that's what we have. Pango's a counter. They could have banned Grimstroke as a support, knowing that they were going to pick Pangolier. They've banned Bane.
Banned Bane, yeah.
But Bane is kind of a counter to Pangolier. So that's interesting. He's very meta at the moment. So Wyvern, yeah, Winter Wyvern. People who can hold him in place easily, especially support, so you don't have to have a core commit to try and deal with a Pango. But Bane's a good support at the moment.
10 seconds remaining.
Although I would have...
CosmicChopsticks likes to play him, but he's on that team that banned it, so...
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Why didn't they just pick Bane?
I'm not sure.
Because it would have been good already. Jakira's been picked, so Drekkon finally getting to play the hero that's always banned. Right, we're starting to use reserve time now on these bans. You don't want to spend too much time on the bans because, of course, you want to think about the picks more. Or at least that's how I think about Captain's Mode.
Yeah. There's a lot more heroes to look at as well, so I'm not surprised that it is taking them longer. But then at the same time, you know, with Captain's Draft, it's like there's less of a hero selection. You use up like all your reserve time. What are you going to be like in Captain's Mode when there's like all the heroes?
And also the reserve time is the same. It's always 2 minutes 10, and we managed to run it out even on Captain's Draft. So hopefully the picks are going to have to go quite quick. But I guess in the pro scene, you've come to the match already knowing what drafts you want to run. You know the counters. You spent hours and hours analyzing it. So when you see, oh, they've picked this hero, okay, we're going to pick that hero. You know, kind of straight in.
They have dedicated people like coaches and stuff to actually analyze drafts and enemies. That's why, you know, like that meme that I made of Drekkon.
Yeah, I love that meme.
It was no tail on OG, you know, with all the stacks of papers and stuff. So, charming.
Oh, I definitely would be. If I was drafting in a pro team, if you're allowed to bring notes, yeah, why not bring a whole notebook full of drafts? And oh, can you? That's great then.
It used to be that the coach wasn't allowed in the booth. It was literally just the 5 players. But then Valve like changed the rules, so the coach and all 5 players can be in the booth, and can physically draft for the team. There's the Grim.
Okay, so they thought about it. They channeled the inner Karen. They thought, yes, Grimstroke, here's the counter. So that's why I think maybe if you think you're going to go for a Pango, maybe don't ban Skywrath and Abaddon because I don't see them being such problems to him. But I guess, they've just realised the Dire are probably thinking, damn, you know, they've got the Grimstroke. Do they have things to combo with it? Ogre Magi and Dragon Knight, both decent heroes. You know, you've got a very long stun in Dragon Knight, you've got the Fire Blast from Ogre Magi, but they still have the opportunity to draft even more combo with it if they want.
Yeah. Also, if Ogre ends up going, I don't know, like a sheepstick or something, you know, with his multicast.
Oh, he's going to be casting it around anyway. It's only 15%, but you can get a 4 times multicast, so that's... Does it scythe random creeps, or would it always prioritize heroes with the multicast?
I don't know. Not sure.
I remember when Tim was playing Ogre Magi Pos 3 and he got Abyssal Blade. It's just such a funny interaction because Ogre ends up like blinking, I think, to the furthest away target, so you can teleport a long distance if it changes.
Really?
Yeah, and all the people just randomly get stunned. It's quite funny. So they've opted for Juggernaut. He's a very safe core at the moment. I guess he's pretty good against the other team.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's Juggernaut's always safe, thought.
Yeah, he's going to have no problem killing Grimstroke. I guess Ogre Magi is a bit tough for him because, you know, Blade Fury's got a limited amount of damage that doesn't scale. I don't think you can kill Ogre in a spin. I know the Shadow Shaman Juggernaut's that famous combo, but I'm not sure if it's enough damage.
5 seconds remaining.
We'll have to see. You certainly can't kill a Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight Ogre, if they lane together, that's going to be a very, very durable, high HP regen lane.
Yeah.
Good luck trying to bring them down. But then Shadow Shaman does have a very high base attack. Was it 70, 74?
He does, but the range of it is dog.
But he will be against 2 melees, so he should be able to get it off.
True, that is true.
You know, and try and chop through the high armor and HP regen of the Dragon Knight. I still don't think it'll be enough. So I think they're up for a tough lane. But I think Juggernaut will still be able to farm. We'll have to see. We're still looking for mid heroes, I think, on both teams. Unless they're planning to run Dragon Knight mid. Reserve time is ticking down. Still thinking about a mid and a core hero. Maybe they will think about the Alchemist.
Well, it still hasn't been banned and it hasn't been picked either, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was the last pick somewhat, or one of the last 2 on Radiant.
Well, it could still be banned. There's one more ban. after this pick. One more ban per team. So maybe they'll think, oh yeah, Alchemist, we finally have time to ban it. Running out of time, and the pick is Beastmaster.
Okay, so... So, McDoot was like, you know, oh, if my Visage is banned, I'll just get Beastmaster. But that's on the Radiant team.
Okay, so he's revealed his strategy too early.
Yeah.
Beastmaster's an interesting one because now we're thinking Dragonite's going to go in the safe lane or potentially mid. Mid Dragonite, it's very safe, quite boring, doesn't have a lot of... he's not running around ganking and killing everyone, but he is good at pushing towers. It's always going to be a safe lane, pretty much. So now we're thinking both teams... Well, no, the Radiant team are looking for a core, POS 1, whereas the other team are looking for a mid. I think they're going to have to assume that Dragonite is going to go mid, because you don't really want Dragonite POS 1, do you?
Nah.
You don't want to be using the last 20 seconds of your reserve time on a ban. You just need to ban something out quick. They need a POS 1, ban Anti-Mage, something like that. Not sure Anti-Mage would do very well into the other team. You know, Jakiro, Shadow Charm, lots of crowd control for him. Can Anti-Mage outcarry a Juggernaut? Probably.
Radiant team ban.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
I was right.
Nice. Could be a scary Alcon Ancient. Well, Bloodlust and Beastmaster Aura.
Yeah, true. That's going to buff him up a lot. Or any core is going to be buffed a lot, and he's going to have Dragonite and Ogre tanking for them, and Beastmaster. Oh, it's Beastmaster Grimstroke also has that synergy, doesn't it? The double stun.
10 seconds remaining.
So it's a 4-second stun that pierces BKB. So you know, it's a great combo. Unfortunately, it knocks the second target miles away. But it's still a lot of CC.
As we have experimented ourselves. Okay, OD banned.
Interesting. So they know they want a mid hero, and they're thinking it didn't want OD against Dragonite. That is a smart ban. Smart ban. So, are we going to see the Alchemist? Both teams would run Alchemist, because you could run it mid.
Yeah.
That's mid against Dragonite actually be a really good lane, because Dragonite's not going to stop Alchemist farming, because he's such a passive laner. He's no presence. He just sits there and exists. So Alchemist could definitely work for the Dire. You know, there are other heroes in the pool too. 15 seconds. What do they go with? Drow Ranger.
Wow.
Well, we do have Bay.
That's a Bay, yeah.
Yeah.
That is defo Bay. So then, Roidz, yeah, Roidz Dragon Knight mid, okay.
Yeah, Roidz Dragon Knight mid with safe lane, Bay, Drow Ranger. We know how fearsome he can be on this hero. Now, Juggernaut, obviously, he doesn't have any built-in abilities to close the gap, so he may be looking to pick up even a Blink Dagger this game, or just rely on his team. Once he gets on top of the Drow, and the Omni Slash is going through, Drow is pretty much dead, but it's going to be a struggle. Can the Juggernaut reach the Drow? And finally, last pick, they've gone for Sniper! I was not expecting that. Are you going to try and outrange the Drow Ranger? I mean, Drow does more damage than you, but Sniper has a lot more range, especially if he builds for attack range. So maybe he's just planning to outrange the Drow. Not entirely convinced about that pick. Their team seems to lack a bit of engage and initiation. You know, one team's got Dragon Knight and Beastmaster to just jump in and start the fight off. The other team's only got Pangolier. So we're going to see. And yeah, dessert is definitely the best. You can't skip it whenever you go for a meal.
Oh my god. Honestly, I love dessert.
I've started to be the person who, you know, when you go out to eat and they ask you, do we want desserts? I just say yes straight away. I don't consult the table. I just say yes, because people will still order them, right? If someone starts it.
Yeah, I think someone just needs to start the just needs to say yes, and then everyone else will be like, oh, go on.
Exactly. It's like the reward for getting through the main course, the dessert.
The reward.
It's like, well done, you've eaten your main meal. You can have dessert now. It's the best. Alright, let's see if our laning predictions were correct. You know, you never know in these in-houses. People can always throw something funky at you.
It's very true.
You think you know what we're doing, you think you got it sussed, and then they just pull something and you go, what?
Sniper
Why is it Juggernaut mid?
No, it's Sniper
No,
mid.
it is Sniper mid, okay.
Yeah.
And
Got the shared tango.
yeah, Roidz he didn't get any shared tangos. He's like, no, I'm cool. 3 tangos of my own, and I'm gonna be all right. I mean,
This means that the supports can have more extra tangos then.
interestingly, Dragonite doesn't start with a lot of health regen, but his base health regen is only 2.6. But of course, he gets a lot from Dragon's Blood. Because how much does Ogre start with? Something like 5.5? Yeah, 5.5 health regen. What a monstrous amount of regen that hero starts with.
Trying to play my moo.
Yeah, no chat wheels for us.
Am I coming through with the woo?
Don't leave him hanging.
30 seconds to battle.
It should be the rule of the in-house. Everyone should have Moo equipped. And the orchestral hit. Should be able to reach 20, no problem.
Yeah.
Brexx just walks straight in and places a ward. Like, Drekkon is completely staring at him. I think he must know the ward's there. Oh, we've got some manly fighting here. Beastmaster and Ogre just pummeling the enemy team. Look, Juggernaut, can he even take it? Yeah, he can. He's going to kill the boar. He's going to leave it. JC might go down, actually. 1 hit away. Juggernaut is fast, Kate. We'll get the bounty. Wait, no, Beastmaster's faster. That's because he was slowed by the boar. I think Drekkon might actually go down. Brexx just been pummeling him for ages. Gone Bloodlust level 1. And gets the kill. 7% move speed and 30 attack speed. And he just beats down poor Drekkon. But Oli was 1 hit away from killing JCA. Who's opted to start with the Sage's Mask. I'm not sure you need that much mana regen. The boar only costs 50, but okay.
There's CosmicChopsticks on Grim. Oh, the courier's already dead. McDoot, just go with the snipe.
Already killed the courier.
Yeah, the ward behind the tower is paying off. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I've seen CosmicChopsticks play Grimstroke before. I'm not sure though. Might have, but I've forgotten.
He has played a lot of support heroes, so I'd imagine he's at least tried it once. I don't think this would be his first ever time, but we'll see. Maybe it is. And let's see what's going on mid lane. So we've got Sniper versus a Dragon Knight. I've played this matchup before. If I see a Sniper mid and I think, oh, this is an annoying lane, I do tend to pick Dragon Knight because it's so safe. And if you max out Dragon's Blood, you can pretty much just tank up the Sniper. But I don't think there are going to be any kills in mid lane. I mean, I'm happy for you to prove me wrong.
Well, I was about to say, you can never know what to expect from mid lane. All of a sudden you look away and there's first blood or whatever.
Oh, I actually missed another kill top while I was looking at mid. So, Drekkon manages to pick up JCA. I guess they just use it with Blade Fury. It does a lot of damage. Even from level 1, it's doing, what is that? 425 magic damage? That's a lot for a level 1 spell, isn't it? I mean, no other spell even comes close. I guess the Rocket Barrage from Gyro is pretty good. And Brexx, he's just hitting on Drekkon. He didn't go for any mangoes. I know Ogre sometimes... Oh, is there a kill bot? I think... Let's have a look, let's have a look.
There might be.
Drows use the multi-shot. They're quite slow. Cosmic's trying to block. But he knows he's going to take quite a lot of damage himself. And I think McDoot's going to go down to the Frost Arrows from Drow. He's just got no mana left, gets the kill. But Miles does manage to pick up a kill on Cosmic. So it's a 1-for-1 there. And
You
Drow
sure you
has
don't want to pronounce
absolutely no
his
mana.
name?
I'm not even going to try. What is that? Hexa, and we'll just leave it there. Hexaphobia, yeah? We shortened it.
I was going to say exophobia.
Yeah, let's finish it. I mean, it finishes with hexaphobia, so we can say that. I mean, he changes his name like every time we play the game, so I'm just going with Miles.
Bring back PF. Press F.
Oh yeah, F.
Oh, the shackle on there.
Ooh, another kill bot. Inkswell giving him some move speed. He's going to go down.
Now you see what you are up
Miles being very aggressive with McDoot. How long does shackles last at level 1? Nearly 3 seconds. That's a strong combo. Let's see what we've got here. Supports fighting each other, but Brexx is not leaving Drekkon alone. Gone for Bloodlust and Fire Blast. This is 2 spells. What's Drekkon bringing on his little courier? Some wards and a Bassi. Drekkon's used all his mana to try and harass out Brexx. Looks like there's some pulling now.
BM from mid lane. I'm not sure what happened.
I wonder what's going on mid. Didn't see that.
I don't know. Maybe mess with deny or something.
It's a very passive lane mid, but Dragon Knight has the edge at the moment. I think when Shrapnel starts to get leveled, it might go the other way.
Oh, they're going on. Okay, maybe not. Well, they attempted to. I mean, it's a lot of harassment playing.
Jazz managed to get back to full mana and has 2 more mangoes. Maybe he just bought a ton of mangoes. He wants to be spamming out that frost arrow. Alright, let's have a look back in the top lane. We've got 2 Sage's Master ready for the Beastmaster. He's got plenty of mana. In fact, you really don't need 2 Sage's Master when you're only leveling Call of the Boar, which has a 38-second cooldown and costs 50 mana. But I guess he's preparing for the Necrobooks. So fair enough. I've heard the meta is not to go Helm of the Dominator anymore. It's just to get Necro 3 as fast as you can because it's so powerful. You don't actually want to delay your Necros. That's what the pro players are deciding.
Interesting.
I always thought Helm of the Dominator was the pickup because, you know, you get that really strong creep in the damage aura. But actually, you just want to get Necros online as fast as possible. And you can still dip back for the Necros, no, for the Helm of the Dominator later.
The disarm from Pango is so annoying.
It's going to be good against Drow this game. Because it's got such an incredibly long range. And he can get the Swashbuckle slash range plus 350. With that, he can be disarming Drow from anywhere in the team fight. Oh, looks like there was another kill top. I really should just keep my view on top. Lots of kills there. Drekkon does go down. It's bounty time. Who's going to get the bounties? So Dire securing theirs and Radiant securing theirs too. Nice and safe.
Just walk.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oli's opted to not put any points in Healing Ward. I'm not sure that's the Juggernaut build I agree with. I mean, Healing Ward is such a good 1-point spell compared to only 5% more crit chance, but I guess if you don't need the Healing Ward, that's fine. He does have a lot of regen. He bought 2 salves. You know, it could work. It does give you more damage. And mid lane is boring as ever. Dragon Knight opted to not take Elder Dragon form. As soon as you get level 6 on Dragon Knight, you just pop the ult and you can trade with the sniper. You can harass him out. He's bought no regen, so I'm not sure about that. A few unorthodox skill builds in this game. But otherwise, a fairly passive start. Just a few kills being traded. None of the lanes are particularly one-sided at this point. Everyone's managing to get some amount of farm. Be interesting to see who gets level 6 first in the side lanes. We've got a few level 5s. Waiting to see if any of the level 6s can make a big difference. Also interesting to see what builds people go. Because Juggernaut's got quite a few viable builds at the moment. He looks like he's going for phase boots. Will he go Mask of Madness? Will he go straight Maelstrom? Will he go for the Battle Fury? Yet to be seen. Interesting to know what Dragon Knight goes. Will he go for Shadow Blade? Will he go for Blink Dagger? Will he pick up an Aura item for his team?
It looks like the Sniper's going Maelstrom, so...
He's just going for a standard carry build.
Yeah, so I don't know if Oli will change up his build then, knowing that... They both going for damage or what?
They do have 2 good cores in their team, I guess. There's quite a lot of cores actually, because we've got Dragon Knight versus Sniper mid. It's like a double core lineup. You know, you don't have that Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain was in the pool and not banned. Same with Storm Spirit. You know, we've seen those heroes banned quite a lot, but I guess it depends on who's playing them. Usually we have Ross 2. And looks like Oli's level 6. He hasn't leveled Omnislash. Yes, he's got Omnislash now. I think he'll be able to kill him. A nice rotation from McDoot. He doesn't pop Omnislash. He's doing quite a lot of damage to him. I think he's going to be okay. He's got no healing wood. He's just going to be put down. He's just going to use Omnislash. But it just goes into the creeps. They still get the kill.
Double kill.
And it looks like there was a kill mid as well. That is not what I expected. But Veteran, he's low. But does bring down Roidz, who even committed Elder Dragon form. So 3 kills for the Dire. The purpose of Oli's Omnislash was pretty much just to delay his death while they killed Brexx. And Brexx is salty about the Omnislash hitting him a few times. I thought it didn't hit him that much, to be honest, but... Oh, it looks like Roidz is trying to chase Veteran mid. He's not going to get it.
He's looking for it. He's seeing his tunnel visioning.
Roidz, are they going to bring him down? He's in the shrapnel. We don't have any mana for Shackles. We really use Shackles, actually. He's a tanky hero. I'm not sure how he actually died. Did he go for a full tower dive or something? Like, I can't see how you die as a Dragon Knight. that early
Yeah,
on.
I would think so. And then maybe he got ulted.
Yeah, I wish I could have seen that one. Oh, double damage sniper. That's a pain. That is a pain to deal with. We've got a few level 6s now, but Omni Slash is down, so is Elder Dragon Form. Look at Brexx, he's just man fighting on. He doesn't care. You might be the carry in 2 levels higher. I'm okay.
I think CosmicChopsticks might be dead. There's 3 on the dire on him.
Yeah, he's going to go down. They're not going to pop the Rolling Thunder.
Killing spree on Pango.
Yeah, Pango's doing well. He doesn't have a lot of last hits, but he has still managed to get some levels. I think he's going to go and pick up his arcane boots now. They have captured the outpost, yeah, exactly. But they still have 40 seconds to take it back. And Brexx is just going to walk up and just claim this outpost. Uncontested, pretty much, because all of his team has rotated bot lane, apart from Oli, who's just free farming in the safe lane. Omni Slash in 20 seconds. He is going for the Mask of Madness build. I like this build because it allows your Omni Slash to come online very, very quickly. You know, you just ult Mask of Madness and you can pretty much kill anybody.
Okay, so Bay definitely knew that they have ward here now
Top tower is doing
because of just the way that McDoot just went.
He's got to be careful. He does have 1 point in his gust. But if Pango gets on top of him, he is dead.
Yeah, and they did see that he was taken, like, he was like around here. And there were 3 of them really close to him. So
What is that icon for Primal Roar? Why is it so blue?
probably a nice.
Cosmetics change so many skill icons, I can't even tell now. At least I know what the heroes are. But like, I can't tell what the icons are supposed to be. I think that sniper one's unique as well, isn't it? I think you're wasting your mana. Alright, let's see what's going to happen. There's loads of people hovering near towers, like waiting for kills. But no one's actually made the dive yet. Bay is completely surrounded. No disarms there, unfortunately. Oli, I think he's the safest at the moment. Although JC seems to be cutting his wave. Very popular this meta, wave cutting. Oh, I really want something to happen. It's daytime, so everyone's got lots of vision, so everyone's playing really safe. They've just abandoned Oli. They're going to collapse on mid. Do they have vision? Yep, they get the stun on Veteran. They're going on him. Yeah, there's a full committal there. Drekkon's trying to save his team. Veteran is definitely going to go down to Roidz. Will they have the means to kill Drekkon there? They've got Blink Dagger already on JCA. And he just goes in and kills Drekkon. Drekkon's only level 4. That is unfortunate. So what happened in the bot lane? Looks like there was another kill.
Yeah, Bay just went on the Pango, right-clicked him, and then did the multi-shot.
Oh, wow.
Dead.
Dire has fortified its structures.
So 3 kills for the Radiant.
He also got a proc on his marksmanship as well.
Ah, big damage.
That did a bit of damage, yeah.
That JCA blink really surprised me, but I like it. You know, he went 2 Sages Mask, so I thought, oh, he's going for early Necro. Nope, just goes Blink Dagger. Straight up blink. That's an early blink, allowing him to get the kills when he needed. Okay, out comes the Rolling Thunder. It is going to go on Bane though. Dodges it. He's going to turn back, try and save his team. Goes on Roidz. Out comes the Brush. They're going to take down McDoot. Bay is very safe, completely protected by his team.
A little sidestep to avoid the...
Yeah, I think Miles realised at that point, I can't commit for Bay. My team are in trouble. I need to go back. He wanted to go in.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, it looks like they found someone. Out comes the Gust. They're going on Jakira. He's only level 5. Poor Drekkon. That's yet another kill for the Radiant. For the Dire, sorry. The Dire get... Oh, no. It's for the Radiant. No, the Dire... I'm getting confused now. The Dire are just leaving Oli. Let me pay attention to actually what's going on. The Dire, right, they might be feeding kills, but they've left Oli completely in the safe lane. I think this might be a mistake. Oh, it looks like we've got some dive going on here. But Roidz is so tanky. Dragonite in the early game, 18 armor, 25 health regen. He's easily going to be able to tank up the tower, enough for them to kill it. I know that was definitely a what face moment.
BrokeBack. No, that is definitely a BrokeBack.
BrokeBack.
Maybe they will, maybe if there's anybody who points out that someone's been left alone, it's usually Drekkon. So I'm pretty sure Drekkon is like, oh, Ollie's pushing, whatever.
That's true, he is very aware of when the other carries are getting free farm. And that's what Ollie's been doing, though this is, I think it's a mistake basically, because the Radiant were getting some kills, but Omni Knight is such a strong hero in the early game. Omni Knight, what the fuck is wrong with me? It's Juggernaut, Omni Slash. I was thinking Omni Slash, and then I said Omni Knight. Oh my god, this is not going well, is it? I hope no one from Valve is watching this. I need a job. Okay, we're going on Roidz top. Do we have enough damage to take him down? Drekkon Ice Path. Oh, but JCA's in. He's used the Primal Roar. Cosmic's got his ult. Is he going to use it? They've dropped the Serpent Wards. Omni Slash is going in. Doesn't seem to kill anyone, does he? He doesn't use Mask of Madness in. I think that's a mistake. He's still got his Blade Fury. Is he going to use it? He's stunned up. And Brexx is going to go down. They're chasing Cosmic Chopsticks. He's going to go down as well. Out comes the Macropyre. Serpent Ward's doing so much damage. Roidz is going to fall as well. Or is he? He's a tanky hero. Yep, another Ice Path. He is going to go down. That is 4 kills for the Dire. You're right. We need more Inhouses. Sheesh. And this time, we left Veteran in the mid lane. So a problem that we're having here is, you know, leaving a hero alone. But this time they won. They didn't even have Sniper, and they still killed 4 heroes. I guess Bay wasn't in the fight, was he? He's actually going to go on Veteran. No. How did he get it? Did he have an Invis rune, or did he just walk up? Didn't see how he got that kill. Good positioning. Invis rune. Okay, there we go. This is a good game. Lots of back and forth. You know, first the Dire took a fight, then the Radiant took a fight, then the Dire took a fight. Gold graph is pretty much flat. We're about, what, 1,000 apart. Lots of towers have gone down. I think there's already, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 towers down in the game.
Wow.
So it's a high aggression match, which is what we like to see.
Why do we never do that in our pubs?
Yeah, I don't know. The in-houses, people are, I guess because there's nothing to lose. You know, you don't care about completing a quest or whatever. The mentality of playing safe kind of goes out the window, and you just want to fight all the time. Which I think if we adopted our ranked games, you know, it would take the enemy by surprise. We'd probably win some more of them. But, you know, it's what we like to see. I just think both teams need to commit all 5 heroes, because the Sniper, the Drow Range, and the Juggernaut, they're all very strong at the moment. So not having one in a fight, you're losing a lot of damage. So come on, guys, commit your full team. Drow's going to get another solo kill. Maybe not. I think Pango's going to be fine. Or maybe he doesn't have roll. He's used Swashbuckle. He's actually going to go down. Wow, multi-shot does a lot of damage. And that's why you've got to be careful using Swashbuckle in the high ground. Drow finds you, you're dead. And Bay has opted to go straight for Dragon Lance. It's a safe pick, but he needs to stay away from the Omni Knight, and he knows this. Omni Knight, Juggernaut. How many times will I make this mistake? Why is his move called Omni Slash? It's ruining me.
You need a counter of a cock-up counter.
Yeah, I do. No, I'd be pressing that button too much. Oh dear me. Let's see, are there any interesting items picked up at the moment? I see a Blink Dagger on Roidz. So the Radiant team have 2 Blink Daggers. They're keen to engage on the Dire. What's the Dire's response to this? The enemy team have a lot of engage. They've got 2 Blinks and a lot of strength heroes. They are pretty much just relying on Pangolier, who's only just picked up a Javelin. Otherwise, they're just playing quite passive, you know, picking up the standard carry items.
Dire structures are fortified, just like me.
Looks like we may see a fight, but there's only 2 Dire heroes top versus the whole team of the Radiant. So Radiant have finally committed all 5 heroes for their push.
Oli is going Battle Fury.
But he went Mask of Madness
into Battle Fury.
I'm not entirely sure why. Seems like an odd choice. Roidz blinks in, goes straight onto Drekkon, gets disarmed. But the whole Radiant team are here. Oli, he's just going to Omni Slash in, but he doesn't use his Mask of Madness. But, you know, it's only going to get 1 kill. He gets stunned up, but he's stunned up in Blade Fury, doing so much damage to JCA. Bay is just tearing the team apart in the back. Roid's going to get a kill, another stun. Roidz blinks in. They're trying to go on Miles. He is rolling around. He's magic immune when he's in this. It ends. He's going to have to try and use the Swashbuckle to escape. Tries to go for a kill.
Triple
kill for Roidz. That's 4 kills for the Radiant, only losing Cosmic Chopsticks in the process. And he died pretty much to a solo Omni Slash. So that is an amazing trade. But look, didn't have McDoot with them. So it was a 4 versus 5. So the Radiant have finally realized the benefit of committing all of their heroes. You know, you need Shadow Shaman. He's got a lot of crowd control. We saw how much damage Serpent Wards can do in a team fight. You've got to commit everyone.
Yep, and they're taking the T2 as well, so... It's another tower down.
I mean, he didn't really get any damage on this tower, did he? What, like, less, not even 400 damage? Just got fortified and they all got taken down. I think if you know that one of your team members is not going to be there, you know that he's split pushing, you've got to tell your team and you've got to really stay back. Don't go anywhere near them. But, you know, Oli just ran in and omni-slashed. I guess he thought, yeah, my team's all going to be here.
Yeah.
You know, and rightfully so. But, yeah, maybe a miscommunication. Looks like we might get another fight here. We don't have Miles.
Oh,
Chopsticks has an Invis rune. He's been bloodlusted up. Is he going to get the what's this called? Soul bind? No, he doesn't. He just puts the silence up. I think he could have soul binded Drekkon and Oli together. I think they were in range. Maybe he didn't see one of them. Okay, now's the soul bind. Does JC have his ult? Yeah, he has the ult. He's going to use it now. Stuns both of them. Look how far Sniper goes. Well, actually, it's not too bad. They're going to pick him up. And Bay in the back, just sitting everyone. Huge arrows. He's got 219 damage. If you don't get on the Jar Ranger, he will kill your entire team easily. But again, I don't think they had the whole team there. The Radiant are showing the power of 5-man. They are just running around everywhere as a big team, as a big unit, and they're just killing the Dire. And the Dire always have, one team farming the jungle, one team split pushing, one member split pushing. You know, they've got to get together as a whole 5-man unit. Because they've got a lot of damage, they've got Omni Slash, and they've got all the Jakiro spells, they've got Sniper to do as much damage as the Drow.
What can they do against a Drow on low ground? Hit the tower.
Yes, a lot of attack range.
My goodness me. With Bloodlust on her and Beastmaster Aura and everything. Like, what?
Well, they forced their back, but the tower's only on 500 health.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And this isn't the first time we've seen Bay comfortably ahead in the net worth.
Yeah.
He's already got a 3,000 lead, but Bay, his Drow Ranger is one of his most played heroes and one of his most comfortable carry picks. So I feel like if there's going to be any target ban, this might be one of them. Are they going to be able to get Veteran? They've got Blink. Are they going to be able to Blink before he goes to the high ground? No, they're not.
Ooh.
Maybe he just didn't want to commit it. There's not too much of a gold lead. It's only about 6,000. There's definitely still room for a comeback, but not if you lose your Juggernaut by himself. They find him. He does manage to blade through in time, and he's going to go back. Do they ult him? Yep, there it is. JCA was close. Hits him with the Primal Roar. And that's going to cancel his TP.
Well, he's got his Battle Fury at least.
Okay, he got that in a reasonable timing, but I don't think there's going to be much room to farm on this game. They're already knocking on your tier 3 towers at, what, 20 minutes in game? And now they're going for Roche. You know, you've got Dragon Knight to tank it, you've got Drow Range to do the high damage. Does Breathe Fire reduce the damage of Roche? Oh, it does. Actually, it takes a lot of damage away from Roche. Didn't realise that. Pretty much halves its damage. Strong combo. That's going to be Roche. I think they're aiming for, what, a 25-minute win?
Yeah.
You know, they've got Aegis on Drow. She's just going to hit your tower.
Thank you, Dave.
Good voice line. And he just runs forward. Is that going to be a kill? Okay, he only does 2 of those. He can't find him. He's juking the trees. He is going to take him down, though. They've also found Drekkon. This is not what you want. Dying outside your base just before the team with an Aegis are about to push. You knew they were coming.
Yeah, he would have should have backed straight away.
There is buyback on Drekkon. Is he going to use it? Roidz just blinks up himself as well. He's opting for a Crimson Guard as his first item, so he's trying to get as tanky as possible.
Did Pango will start rolling?
Well, not now, he wouldn't. No, he wasn't going to roll now. It's 5 versus 3. If he did, I don't think it would go well for him. Because even if you do manage to pick up the Drow, just Aegis and comes back. I mean, this is the thing about the Dire's lineup. I think they're too squishy. Sniper has 1,100 health. Juggernaut has 1,600. That's the most in their team. It's less than a Drow Ranger. The Drow has more health than everyone on your team. And they've got a Dragon Knight and a Beastmaster who are even tankier. Actually, Beastmaster isn't very tanky because he's opted for a Blink Necro build, but you've got that tanky Dragon Knight out front.
So Pango and Sniper have got the Maelstrom. Imagine if Oli went Maelstrom as well on the Juggernaut.
The lightning build.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a double damage Drow. You need to stay far away from her. Oh, looks like they managed to find a kill. That's good for the Dire. Managed to pick up Cosmic Chopsticks. With the Radiant, they know they're stronger. They're going to fight this regardless. Roidz blinks in with the stun. They're trying to kill Oli. They've silenced him. He's got no way to purge the silence because he's got just Battle Fury. Is he going to go down? He's low. He's going to go into the ult. No, he's going to get brought down. They do manage to get some crowd control onto Bay, but not enough to kill him. And Miles trying to escape, being chased by Brexx. Roidz gets the stun on Veteran. He's too close. He's going to go down like 3 hits to Bay. Drekkon trying to TP out. They're trying to find him, and he does manage to escape. But he is the only person on this team that escaped.
That must have been so frustrating for them because Bay did get quite low. And they probably thought that he was going to die. But then,
Still has the Aegis though.
yeah.
And JCA was just pushing your mid lane. He wasn't even there. Imagine they had the Primal Roar on top. I really like the Radiance draft. I think it's well thought out. You know, you've got the Drow Dragon Knight combo, giving you so much push. You've got a lot of crowd control. You know, you've got the Beastmaster and the Ogre for the front line. It's just an all-round good draft. You've got some combo with the Grimstroke. Grimstroke counters the Pangolier. The Dire team are far too vulnerable. Roidz blinking straight in. Is that going to be a kill on Jakiro? Yes, it is. Out comes the Soulbind. It catches 2. Oli now can't move anywhere. Out comes a great multicast double stun. Primal Roar as well. They have so much damage, this team. So much damage and crowd control. The Dire thinking, what on earth can we do? Can't even get close. Look at Veteran. Just being collapsed under his own Ancient. That's going to be an ultra kill for Bay. I think he may go down. Oh, they're trying to leave him the kill. They're leaving it. There it is.
Hey!
And I think that's already going to be a GG. And that's what I said. They're trying to win in 25 minutes. That's exactly when they ended.
And, yeah. Play the map.
That's one of the fastest in-house games we've ever had. 25 minutes.
Wow.
And Bay's bitches victory.
15-1-9. I expect nothing less from a Vayjar Ranger.
You can see this game was only 25 minutes. Look at that net worth graph. It's pretty close for most of the game. Radiant have a small advantage, and then they just win, destroy them in every fight, and just rocket up to 20k almost instantly.
Wow. Yeah. That is... Wow.
The game looked quite even in the early game. The Dire did manage to win a few fights where, you know, they picked off 3 or 4 heroes and didn't lose any in return. But I think it was the team that 5-man first won. And that was clearly the Radiant. You know, they brought the whole team together. They have tons of crowd control. They bought the 2 Blink Daggers, so they were keen to engage, get those pickoffs.
Yeah.
Whereas the Dire team were way too passive. They had, you know, they've got a Juggernaut and Sniper who both wanted to farm. Sometimes McDoot was split pushing. They were all over the map. They didn't work together as a whole team. And it doesn't look like they built any auras either, which, as we know, is quite meta at the moment. Whereas the other team, they've got the Necro aura, they've got the Vlads, they've got the Crimson Guard. You know, they've built to fight as a team, whereas the Dire sort of haven't.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're going to get a second game. What do you think about the MVP for this one?
Ooh, let me think. I don't know. Like, I think maybe just the whole of the Radiant.
Yeah.
Um,
Team
I think-
effort.
yeah.
They all did their part. I think the drafting was fantastic. Who was in charge of the draft? Was it JCA?
JCA, yeah.
Okay.
JCA was-
Well, I think obviously the drafting process has a lot of, you know, deliberation between the people in the chat. But I think I'm gonna you know, congratulate them on a fantastic draft. I really like their lineup a lot.
I think at the end of the day, you know, the whole team can talk about a draft and who they're picking and stuff, but it's the captain who actually has to lock in the pick. So really.
True, and the captain does tend to sort of control the chats, at least in the in-houses I've been in. You know, if I'm not the captain is still the one who says, okay, we're going to pick this. So, and I like the fact that JCA, he rushed that Blink Dagger. I thought he was going to go for the Necro Book, which would make sense, but he got that Blink Dagger and he was using it aggressively all over the map. So exactly what Toby said in chat, you know, he's using his ulti off cooldown. Was Oli playing Tetris during the draft? Is that why I kept seeing him and Ross like...
Yeah, going on Tetrox. Yeah, I posted it, and then Megan posted a picture of Oli on Tetrox in the Discord. So that's what you get.
Shaking
not
my
paying
head.
attention.
Wow. Yeah, I can even see. I see the picture now.
Yeah.
Oli, how dare you? Well, you deserve the loss then, Ollie. JCA, you can have our MVP.